Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live in it.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Stephen Curry.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up at forward, Ingram and Williamson. Tyus Jones out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Nash in at center. For the Warriors, the athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's the Warriors to start out. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. And their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
And stolen by MP. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And here is Williamson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Ingram kicks to Jones. Nash with the screen for Jones. Just 3 to shoot. From deep, hits the three-point bomb.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
MP against Jones. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the 3 off target.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Floats it up for Williamson. The shot misses.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
MP with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to. Well, Ingram's showing you that ability to play big inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry finds MP. Pass to Wiggins. MP with a screen on Ingram. MP against Jones. Outside Kuminga. Wiggins inside the line. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And it's Williamson missing. Warriors trail by 4. MP with it. Jones covering. MP with the bounce pass. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And Curry has it in the corner. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at the Pelicans. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And I think for Golden State, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch. Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Pass to Ingram. Latrey sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. A 3 at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
MP finds Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Nash with a screen on Wiggins. Now here's Nash. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nash with the screen for Ingram. A 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Outside for Curry. Second shot opportunity. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 8 points for him.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Pass to Jones. Now Nash. For the 3. And it's Williamson missing. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. MP against Jones. There's the lob to the hoop. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Here's Ingram. To the middle. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Ingram. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. MP against Jones. Curry outside. Pelicans pull it in. Nash has got rebound number 5 here tonight. So with Brandon Ingram's height and his shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor. And a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise up over people. And he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
What a fun player to watch. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andre Drummond comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Andrew Wiggins. And New Orleans also making a change. Jeffries is checked in. Jones against MP. Pass to Curry. Stolen by Jones. Down low. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
MP outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And here is Ingram. Pass to Jones, and stolen by MP. And here we go, MP heading to the hoop.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
New Orleans in the lead. Tipped away. Jeffries dishes to Jones. Ingram outside. And here's Nash, defended by Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Jones. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pajemski on the wing. Jones against MP. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 11.
But has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Phoenix was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. MP is number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. It's Thompson in for Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Wiggins is checked in for Nash. Hawkins comes in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Tyus Jones. And it's the Warriors ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And MP throws it down hard.
Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
Pelicans trail by 7. Wiggins outside. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block force them to the line.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Drills it from outside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. To the inside. Thompson passes to Kuminga. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Kuminga. Pass to MP. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and score.
He's made some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Miles McBride. Nash is checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Oubre. Jones against MP. And a little under 3.5 minutes. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Nash. Wiggins is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jones. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. And it's MP with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Jones against MP. Pass to Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Kuminga's got 9.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Williamson with it. Defended by Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Williamson against Kuminga. Shoots from the high post. And it's Williamson missing.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. MP with it. Jones covering. Kuminga with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, they weren't as aggressive on the offensive glass, and that really made a difference in the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Jones against MP. Pass to Pajemski. Kuminga, screen on Hawkins. Rocket 6, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Hawkins.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Nash with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Ingram driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size, and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor, and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well, and the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
Jones, the pass to Nash. No good, shot missing. Good D by Drummond. To the paint, here's Pajemski. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski. Jones kicks to Jones. Nash with the screen for Jones. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Jones has got 9.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Here's Justice driving the lane.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pelicans trail by 11. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Nash. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Curry on the wing. Back to MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jeffries has checked in. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Jones, no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Now here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, here's Nash. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Warriors leading by 10. MP outside. MP. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Well, guys, I think we have our drive of the night.
And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Nash. To the inside. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
MP against Jones. Now here's Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Nash left side. The putback. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The Pelicans have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Warriors leading by 12. 122 left to play here in the second quarter. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wiggins against Ingram. Takes a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That one drops for him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Kings, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Pass to Jones. Releases from 15, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
MP against Jones. Here's MP. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson Davis gets the screen from Justice.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Block.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 19...
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Warriors.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Nash with the screen on Wiggins. Here's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Wiggins finds MP. Kuminga, screen on Ingram. Justice the pass to Kuminga. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by MP. Warriors leading by 13. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Kuminga. Off target from outside. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kuminga against Williamson. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. MP outside. Kuminga, screen on Jones. MP passes to Kuminga. Buries it down low. Kuminga's got 16 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Nash outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jones kicks it over to Nash. Williamson against Kuminga. And it's Williamson missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a pull shot.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Warriors, number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Williamson is screen on MP. Out to the wing. Williamson against Kuminga. Williamson left side. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Kuminga. Here's Justice. Rejected by Ingram.
Ingram there with the defensive effort, putting that 7'3" wingspan to use.
Pass to Nash. Williamson with it. Now here's Jones. Fires from deep. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the basket by Curry.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid kind coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And with that height and incredible leaking ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Ingram passes to Jones. Back to Ingram. Over Wiggins. And the Pelicans miss again.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu is a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Nash with the screen for Ingram. They need this. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Stolen by Jones. Wiggins against Ingram. Williamson outside. And Jones now, it's out the key. Here's Nash, 6 on the shot clock. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Hawkins putting his passing on display, moves the ball to an open man.
There's a screen. Here's Justice. Higgins outside. MP against Jones. And MP throws it down.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Ingram. Here is Nash. Back to Jones. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Jones has got 13.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And stolen by MP. The finish, and the dunk by MP.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Kuminga. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Jones looking for an opening. Now Williamson, defended by Kuminga. And here's Ingram from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his game. Ingram is so comfortable on the catch and shoot.
MP dishes to Kuminga. And here is MP. He's got 27.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP against Jones. MP inside. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside, Jones. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Justice, and a wide open look here for Wiggins, and another three for Golden State.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Williamson, the pass to Nash. New Orleans moving it around, and there it is for him. Hawkins has got 7 points in the game.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
Here's MP, to the hoop, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Nash with the screen on Wiggins. For three, Ingram. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson with it. Now defended by MP. To the middle. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, give a guy like Ingram some room, and he will put it down on you.
Jones against MP. 1:58 left to play in the third. The shot by Curry, no good. Pelican shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Ingram. Here's Nash. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Nash has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Drummond's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jeffries is checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Zion Williamson. Offensive rebound. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Warriors leading by 18. So for New Orleans right now, Kelly Oubre out there with Hawkins. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Jeffries in at the 5.
A classic hustle play from Hawkins in transition to ensure they get it done on the fast break.
MP outside. Pajemski on the wing. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And MP throws it down.
What a sequence for the young MP. Showing great anticipation and then turning it into transition points.
Here's Hawkins. From outside, off the mark. And for the Warriors, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's MP. Coming his double, kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's MP. Pajemski on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by MP. Wiggins has got 10 points here in the second half. Knocked away and stolen by MP. Pass to Drummond. MP. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Hands it from downtown.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Podziemski on the wing. The layup off target.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Pass to MP. Off with the layup. And stolen by MP. It's Drummond, high post. Podziemski with it. And here's MP for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP outside. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
MP against Jones. Back to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Pass to MP. At the elbow, it's Drummond. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Jones. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Wiggins finds Williamson. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And it's Williamson missing. Warriors leading by 19. Down low. Kicks it out to MP. A 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got luck.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the play.
Is confirmed. Shooting 1.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
Substitution on the court.
Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Ingram kicks to Nash. And here's Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. He gets it in there. 16 points for Tyus Jones.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Good. And it's 37 points for MP.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Jones, the pass to Jones. Back to Jones. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Wiggins against Ingram. Over Wiggins, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that can be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And another 3 for Golden State.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Pass to Ingram. Nash with the screen for Ingram. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 29 in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a threat.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Mr. Williamson shoots a fader, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP outside. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Here's Justice. And the rebound goes to Nash. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
Quadruple double. In case you forgot, MP did it again.